Good morning, friends of the internet. We are back again on the Blazing Meadows. Nope. Wrong series. This is Farming Sim 15 on the Xbox One. Why I had Blazing Meadows? Maybe because I need to do some recording of that. But no, we are on Farming Sim 15 on the Xbox One. If you remember last episode, we were buying a bunch of equipment. We're trying to get some hay bales going. We're just trying to kind of get the cattle side of things going. And if you recall, at the end of the last video, this thing was just all messed up with the graphics. But look, see what happens when you reboot? It looks all nice and pretty. So now our baler is perfect again. So we are hooked up to this baler, which kind of confuses me because I thought about making round bales, I think, but I don't really know why, because I found out a little secret. I may not even need this round baler. I think I got it maybe just to show you guys, because I discovered something kind of interesting, and let me show you really quick. So what we got going on here, better yet, let me do this. Let me get, over to here. Okay. So as we were previously discussing on this, we have to have two kinds of bales to feed cattle, right? We got to have the hay bales and the grass hay bales, which is going to be from when we cut that field over there. Then we put it in here, and then we drive the machine over and we fill it up with some silage. And then that silage is what feeds this, right? So it feeds this in here. Now, the other thing that you have to do is you have to buy, if you want to have fertilizer. If you recall, we were discussing fertilizer, or not fertilizer, manure. The manure will be filled up in here, but the only way to get manure filled up into here is to actually take this barn over here and actually fill it up with hay. Okay, and what happens is you get the little thing and it breaks up the hay bales and it makes little piles of hay in here, and then the cattle come in here to eat, and then the next thing you know, you have hay bales, or you have manure. Okay, but you have to have this little piece of equipment, and that little piece of equipment is right here. So basically you make a round bale, but I found a way to cheat the system with a square bale. But we're going to, for sake of this video, we're going to discuss round bales. So this is why I bought the round baler, because you buy this round baler, then you have to buy this one to pick it up, and it stacks it. And then you come down into feeding technology and you have these things. And it says this machine takes straw bales and uses them to cover the ground of a cow stable with straw. That's what this is for. So we drop in the round bale, a little arm comes up and it goes and spits hay back into that little barn area. Okay. Now, if we look at this one, this says a forge mixer wagon blends the silage, hay, straw bales together to make a mixture that can feed the cows. That's a smaller version of what we've got. So we'd have to add the materials into that one to get it to work. And this one, a forge mixer wagon blends the silage, the hay, and the straw bales together to make a mixture to feed the cows. Same thing that one said, right? It says nothing else. Okay, and somebody told me about this, and I didn't believe it, so I had to try it out for myself. So while we're here, we're going to do this really quick to kind of show you this quick little secret that I learned. I didn't know this could be done. Okay, so you can actually take a loading wagon and fill up these and all sorts of stuff, but check this out. So if you actually hop into this bad boy here, we'll grab ourselves a bale, okay? Let's just grab ourselves just a bale here. Okay, perfect. And then we throw it in here. And we go like this. Go forward a little bit. There we go. All right. So we got that loaded in there, right? Now, normally what we would do is if you actually look inside here, now it kind of, it shows it kind of broke down. So normally what we do is we add a hay bale on top of that and then go suck up some silage and put in there. But somebody said you don't need the spreader. And I was like, what are you talking about? They're like, use the feeding wagon. And I was like, what? So if you actually come over here and act like you're going to unload this as a feed, check this out. So we turn this on. Let me see the instructions here, because I want you to see these instructions as well as me. Help on. There we go. Okay, so it shows Turn it off. So it shows the straw. Now you can see where it shows the mixing ratio of silage, hay, and straw. So right now it's just showing that we got 100% straw in there, right? So we turn the mixer on. Things start spinning around, right? And then look what it says. It says unload. So I'm thinking, okay, we can unload it to feed the cows. You press unload and look what happens. Uh-oh. It fills up the friggin' stable. Is that crazy? Look at that. So it doesn't unload it as feed. It unloads it as straw in here. I never knew you could do that. So that right there is saving you the cost of another tractor or a tractor and that unit, which was not really that expensive, if memory serves me right. But yeah, $19,000. But then you don't have the headache of making, making a round bale, which is $58,000, a machine to pick it up, which is $24,000, and a tractor to operate all that stuff. So awesome little tip that somebody gave me, and I'm going to use this from now on because this is so much easier. Because literally what I used to do is I used to actually take my little loading wagon, my little spreader wagon. Here, let me get rid of this help menu now. What I used to do is put the little spreader wagon right here with a little tractor right on front of it. And then what I would do is I'd back it up so that the wagon was about out here. And then I could take and I would load bales, bloop, drop them in. And then I'd pull it forward, turn it on, fill this all up, back up, throw another bale in it, pull it back forward. So this is so much easier. As you can see, we dumped a bale in there, ran over here, dumped it off, problem solved. So thank you for that tip, my friend. It was well deserved tip, man. I don't even know what to say. I was awestruck when he said, I was like, no, man, that's not what that wagon's for. He said, I'm telling you, I saw it. I saw someone do it. And I was like, what? So I had to try it out. And lo and behold, look what happened. It worked. Okay, so with that off the table, let's still consider where we're at with this. We still got to cut some hay. We're waiting for that, or some grass. We're still waiting for that field over there to kind of grow up so that we can do that. We've got a lot of crops that we're in the middle of processing right now. So we've got this guy up here. I believe he is completely full, so we're going to have to unload him, I think. Yep, sure enough. I would think he is completely full from the looks of things. Oh, hey, can I get under there? Wait, let's see. Can I? How do I crouch? How to crouch? No, that's not how to crouch. How do I crouch? No, that's not how to crouch. I forget how to crouch. That's not how to crouch either. Oh my God, I can't remember. Forget it. Let me out of the truck. All right, there we go. Woo. All right. So let's get in here. Let's press B. Okay, he should unload. Is it unloading? Yes, perfect. Okay, so we got that field going there that we're going to have to do. So let's jump over here and grab... Nope. No, yes. Okay, let's go out to that field and start picking some of that up. Because what we need to do is we need to get some silage going in that other field. It doesn't have to be a lot of silage, and... ironically enough, that thing is pretty filled up. Like it, or it's pretty big. It's a pretty big bay. Even though it doesn't look that big, it still picks up a lot of material. So we're going to go ahead and we're probably going to get 1 or 2 loads. Maybe we might just do 2 of these wagons. I don't know. We'll have to see as we go along there, see how much it actually says is filled up. It doesn't take a lot to feed the cows. But once we have it filled up, then it's filled up and we can't add more to it. So we should make sure that we have plenty in there so we don't have to come back and do this again. So we'll just try to get as much as we can off of this field, throw it in there, because right now we got $450,000 in cash, so we're not really hurting for silage. We still need to buy a bunch of cows and stuff, but I'm still trying to get the feed and everything kind of set up before we start doing that. But what I'd like to do is get some silage going so that we're ready. Let's see. Let me go to this. Let's go to this. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Wait. Why am I struggling? Why ain't this turning on? No? This should turn on. Why is this not turning on? All right. Been too long since I played this. Okay, so we are there. Unfold. Lower. Okay. Or that's what I did, and it didn't work. Oh, hold on. Pipe out. There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, we got everything going now. Man, it's been a while since I played this game. I forgot what the controls were. Let's get this off. Maybe I should leave it on, huh? The problem that I face is that I don't play this as much as I should, like off camera. Like I don't just play it casually for myself that much anymore. So I kind of forgotten the controls, and we've been playing so many other games. I was pushing X, and it wasn't turning it on. I don't know why. Maybe because that thing wasn't unfolded, I think is what the problem was. All right, so we're gonna grab a bunch of this. That way we can fill up that little hay feeder for our cattle. And then we should be good. I think 2 loads of this should be like more than good enough, because I mean that gives us like, I think it's something like 7% or something. I think it is 7% in those big ones. So I mean, should give us enough, I think, if we just fill this trailer and that trailer up and put it in there. But we'll see when we get over there. We'll see what the percentage says when we get there. So the harvest begins. It's always so much work doing this stuff. Feels like actual work. Oh, there I go again. Yeah, I pushed X, but that time I didn't get the bumper down in time, and I jumped out of the vehicle. So basically, I think we may just end up selling the round baler because we don't really need it. I mean, there's really no sense of doing it. Now, you can. I could show you another thing, but I don't know if I want to spend the cost for doing that, because basically I have to have like 3 trailers. I gotta have the little baler, I gotta have the silage, and then I gotta be able to pick it up. So, because what you can do is you can actually cut hay, okay, and then you can make a round bale out of it. And then you can pick up the round bale with a wrapping machine that actually will wrap it to make it ferment so that it will be silage. And then you can sell those bales off. But in the grand scheme of things, it's a hell of a lot quicker just to buy this piece of equipment and do it this way. It's just so much easier. Yes, it's a little bit of an investment, but you can see you get your money back tenfold. So, all right, let's get this trailer. Or actually, I'm going to go up and then come back, and then I'm going to unload that harvester, because that should almost get us filled up. I think I'll fill this up first before I go unload it. And then we'll get them unloaded, and then we'll come over and unload this, get it over at where the cattle are going to be, and then we'll be in good shape. All right. So we got what? 11% left. Watch it so I don't waste any of my hay here. I want to go over the 100% and then continue driving on, because I'm busy BSing with you guys. So let's see. A little bit more, a little bit more. Boom. There, we're done. Okay, shut that off. Let's get out of this. How full is this thing? Oh, it's not that full. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill up this truck. Get this guy back doing his thing. All right, let's go get this guy and unload him. We got to start thinking about moving some of that equipment too, because we're kind of in the path of all of that down here at the barn. Oh, not too bad right now. If we get too much down here, it will be kind of a nuisance, but okay, so let's go down here and unload this and see how much we get into this little bay here. I forgot we had a fuel wagon. Forgot about that. Okay, so let's go like this. Come on, show me a little symbol. There we go. Yeah, so this ain't going to be too much, it doesn't look like. We might have to add some more in there. Let's turn this on really quick and find out where we're at here. 10% full. Yeah, I think we better add some more in there. I'm being honest. I'm being absolutely honest. We should add some more in there. Because like I said, once we get it fermented and turned into silage, we're not going to be able to utilize it any longer. So, okay, off with the menu. I wish they would fix this. I wish they would make a smaller menu. Something a little more discreet. I think it's actually, we got to go right here, don't we? Because we ended right up here. Yeah. So let's turn this on. And see, the bad part about doing silage is that you can't hire workers. I wish they would kind of change that about the game too. Especially when it comes to stuff like corn. I mean, I guess I could see the problem that it lies because like with the combine actually fills up and the driver is driving the combine. Where this, you could have multiple size trailers behind it. So the game doesn't really know if it's full or not and would just continue on. So, I mean, I kind of understand how that works, but I think they should be able to code it somehow that they could get it so that it would work like that, but who knows? There is a DLC that I thought about buying for us to play around with on this world. I haven't done it yet. I'm not 100% convinced. I'm kind of like... I'm kind of one of those guys that if I'm doing a DLC, I want the DLC to kind of give me something that I feel like I don't already have. Can I continue on with the world without that tractor? Probably so. The DLC that they have is actually, it's a tractor that has multiple connections on it that does all sorts of stuff, like works with slurry tanks and whatever. So it kind of works like the IT runner pack that we have installed. It allows a trailer to actually have like a dump bed, a hay baler, a slurry tank. But this DLC actually has a tractor that actually picks up the different trailer attachments versus a trailer itself. We do have, like I said, we do have this because, let's see, where is it? Tipper trailers. See, we do have these, and it is right here. You get this IT runner trailer. Then you can have a dump trailer. You can have, you can have this little bin here. You can have that little bin there, a grain container. So there's all sorts of little different things that you can do. And then when you go into like the slurry tanks, here's the attachment for it. So you can get a slurry tank on it. I don't know if they have fertilizer spreader. No. So there's a couple little attachments that the IT runner has. And I thought it was just kind of fun to play around with those. That's why I ended up buying them. And they're cool. Are they necessary? No. But they're fun to play with. And that's kind of the same, along the same lines as the other DLC. It's basically a tractor that actually has the trailer attachments that go on it. So kind of cool, but I'm still kind of on the fence. I haven't really decided if I'm going to do it. There is a big, the cool thing that there is that you can mess with the steering. So you can have 4-wheel steering, you can have front wheel steering, or you can have like this crab crawl like steering, which is kind of cool. So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. If you guys are interested in it, let me know in the comments below what you think. If I should purchase that DLC and kind of show off some of that equipment, I will. But for me right now, it's not really a high priority. But if you guys, there's enough demand, I'll go ahead and I'll throw it out there for you guys. So just let me know. Like I said, in the description or in the comments below, let me know. We're closing in on finishing this off. I think I'm going to finish this pass off, get this trailer filled up, and then we're going to have to call this episode because we are coming to the end of another episode here on the Farming Sim. Let's see, we are 98, 99, and we're filled. All right. Let me get out of this truck and trailer here. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here because we have reached our time limit. Shh. I'm trying to do the outro. Thank you. Thank you, Crone. Thank you for cooperating. All right, guys. Beautiful sunrise. God, just a glorious day. All right, guys. If you guys enjoyed this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. That way you know when we're posting new YouTube content and when we're live streaming. You haven't checked us out on Twitch or YouTube Gaming. Come hang out, be part of the audience. Oh, look at the little flames floating in the air. Oh, so awesome. Look at them. Oh, disappeared. All right, guys. Like I said, if you haven't followed us over there on Twitch or YouTube Gaming, come hang out, be part of the audience over there. If you're new to those channels, smash those follow buttons. So until next time, guys, we'll see your faces later.